Christmas, a time for families, a time for memories. Join us for a journey through 20 years of Keepsake ornament memories.
In 1973, no one knew how dramatically 12 yarn figures and 6 covered glass balls might change America's concept of Christmas decorating. Even the creators of the first Keepsake line never guessed that their small offering of 18 ornaments would evolve into a holiday tradition as familiar and dear to some as Santa himself. For 20 years now, our offerings of fine collectible ornaments have set the standard for imagination and innovation. And as with all Hallmark products, creativity and quality go hand in hand. In its second year, the line was modified to include more glass ornaments, as well as additional dated editions. Handcrafted ornaments were added in 1975. Keepsake's early years also heralded the introduction of motion ornaments, commemoratives, acrylics, and collectible series. Series ornaments continued to gain in popularity over the years. The nostalgic Tin Locomotive and Rocking Horse series and the whimsical Here Comes Santa series have been special favorites. By retiring selected series, Hallmark has increased the collectability of many keepsakes and made room for fresh new series that reflect changing times and interests. Special properties ornaments such as the Winnie the Pooh collection have also catered to consumer interest. Ornaments featuring perennial favorites such as Garfield and the Peanuts Gang have lent extra character to yearly collections. Musical ornaments premiered in 1982, reinforcing Keepsake's reputation for innovative products. Another Keepsake first, the limited edition ornament, debuted in 1984. The instant demand for Classical Angel firmly established Keepsake's eminence with serious collectors. The Magical Unicorn limited edition of 1986 was so widely sought that it became nearly impossible to find within just 4 months of its release. Other new formats, such as the miniature porcelain plates introduced in 1985, have continued to expand Keepsake's appeal and provide fresh Christmas decorating options. Through the years, Hallmark artists have continued to explore possibilities in motion, sound, and light, with delightful and often amusing results. Lighted ornaments brightened the 1984 collection with their magical appeal. In fact, the lighted ornament line became known as the Keepsake Magic Ornament Collection in 1987. By this time, many of the ornaments combined light and motion with enchanting effect. The first Artist Favorites collection also appeared in 1987, to the delight of many serious collectors. These ornaments reflect characters and themes of special interest to the artists who create them, and each design is signed or initialed by the artist. The advent of the Collectors Club in 1987 made that year especially important to keepsake enthusiasts. Exclusive members-only ornaments comprise just one of the club's distinct benefits. Miniatures, limited editions, magic, and commemorative ornaments have all been part of Collectors Club offerings. Keepsake miniatures arrived in 1988 and introduced a world of wonder and discovery in their tiny details, as well as a multitude of new Christmas decorating options. And they keep showing up in the most surprising places. The 1993 collection offers the holiday excitement that keepsake collectors have come to expect. A new magic ornament featuring Wile E. Coyote and the Roadrunner provides comic relief in the Looney Tunes collection. Look for the wonder. The Collectors Club Convention Winners Ornament features a tiny Advent angel that counts down the days to Christmas. Laughter and love, charm and cheer, miracles and milestones. 20 years of keepsakes have helped us to commemorate those things in life that are precious and unique and wonderful beyond words. Keepsake Ornaments proudly presents a very special offering in celebration of our 20th anniversary. 3 of these ornaments are presented as special editions within regular Keepsake collectible series, and each is dated to commemorate 20 years of keepsake memories. Commemorative editions in the collectible series include Tannenbaum's Department Store, a delightful addition to the authentically styled and meticulously detailed nostalgic Houses and Shops series. Shopping with Santa, designed to complement the whimsical Here Comes Santa series. This ornament depicts the jolly old elf tooling along in a faithfully reproduced Model T. And Frosty Friends, a commemorative charmer in the light-hearted tradition of the popular Frosty Friends series. The 4th design in the 20th anniversary collection is the glowing pewter wreath. This intricately detailed keepsake is crafted of fine pewter and features a holly wreath adorned with familiar Christmas images. What better way to sum up 20 years of cherished Christmas memories than with Keepsake Ornaments' 20th anniversary editions?
From the beginning, keepsake ornaments have had special meaning for the people who create them and for the people who collect them.
I try to anticipate problems of manufacturing, but it's a balancing act between getting the ornament to look the best you want it and the most animated gestures and everything, and not get totally fixated on how it's going to be made, because then it would start looking stiff or not very good. So it's kind of a balancing act between it's got to look great, we got to be able to make it.
You look at them and you can picture these little critters coming to life, you know. I mean, the detail is there and it makes them really special, and you can just envision at night when everybody goes to bed, all these little critters get up and start jumping up and down and dancing around the tree. they're just, it's the cuteness of them and some of the memories that you put with them. You can remember things as kids that you're doing, thinking about that.
It's very hard to predict the future. So I think that we're just going to do our very best to make, be better every year. I mean, we don't want to stand still. We want people to be able to say every year, oh, this is the best collection you've ever done. And so we're going to strive for that.
The 20th anniversary is special. I mean, that's a long time for them to be making ornaments. It's a long time for us to be collecting ornaments. It goes back to when we were kids. All those memories you compile when you buy all those ornaments, and the trips to buy the ornaments and the ornaments themselves, and remembering each one and why you bought it. So the 20th is I can't wait to see these new ornaments for the 20th anniversary, and of course we have to buy them all.
Many people said, ornaments with greeting cards? You've got to be out of your mind. There was a lot of discussion about ornaments, and it was really a questionable line at that time whether or not we'd even go with it. There was a lot of pros and cons about it, but it was a real go effort. We were highly motivated, and we thought the success of the ornament line for the future of Hallmark would be super, and we were very excited. And from that first year, going from the glass to the yarn, to the deco plastics, to the ceramics, to the porcelain, to the brass, all these different substrates that the artists and designers have come up with have just been outstanding. The designs were just wonderful.
Our attention to detail in the reproduction from the original is a big thing that the collectors look for. I think our detail or attention to it is much better than our competition, and we work on that. We work on the quality of the ornament.
You have flat artwork, and then you have your three-dimensional artwork, and then you have your manufacturing problems. It's a real challenge to not deviate from the standard artwork, and so that actually what the consumer receives and purchases is actually what the artist intended it to be in the first place.
We select our ornaments in a kind of a unique way, I guess. We just anxiously await for the dream book to come out. And when we get it, we sit down as a family. The children, my husband and I sit down as a family, and we pick which ornaments we want.
I didn't expect for ornaments at the very beginning to be as successful as it has been. I can remember at the very beginning, I thought, well, all right, I would buy one. My mom would buy one. My sister, my brother, it was kind of limited at the time. I'm glad it hasn't been limited. It's grown for everybody.
Primarily the ornaments that I buy are ornaments that have special meaning to me. They're things that I've done in my life, they're things that I'm interested in my life, and I feel like what makes those ornaments so special is that the artist has felt the same thing and seen and done the same thing that I'm feeling, and it connects us. I'm connected to the ornaments, I'm connected to that artist, and I'm connected to Hallmark through the ornaments.
The reward that I get from it, I think, is meeting collectors and talking to them and finding out how pleased they are with what I've done. What more of an award could a person get? I mean, than to make other people happy and helping them make memories for their Christmas tree.
Here's to another 20 years of celebrating Christmas memories with Keepsake ornaments from Hallmark.